All right, and welcome to today's show, Video Guys News Day Tuesday. You give us a half hour on a Tuesday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're going to tell you about the products we sell, the technology, special sales and promotions, and things that we offer at Video Guys that can help you produce better videos and better content. All right, today's show, solutions for government and corporate video productions. Make the most of your year-end budgets. We want to stress that Video Guys is here to work with you, with your purchasing department. If you're a school or a government agency or a corporation, Fortune 500 corporation, we can take purchase orders from you. We have a credit department. You're going to have to submit your purchase order as an official purchase order, and we may make some calls back and forth to your purchasing department. If you're a corporation, we may need some trade references and things like that, but we can work with big companies as well as government agencies at the state, local, and federal level. So without any further ado, let's kick off and start today's show. All right, we're going to start with under 5,000 production solutions. The reason why we picked this is we're very aware that both in government and corporate, there's something called a P card. And the P card basically is a purchasing card. And for the most part, those tend to have a $5,000 ceiling, which says if you try to buy something over $5,000, it won't go through. But for under $5,000, you can. So these are under $5,000 solutions for producing and streaming video that we think you'll find very useful and very helpful. The first one is right over here. I'm going to pick it up. The Epiphan Pearl Mini. This is a great little product. The Pearl Mini is on sale for it's $34.95. It's a great product. It is a complete production appliance. It'll allow you to switch two cameras. It'll allow you to encode into two different streams. It'll also allow you to record up to two different channels of video. It takes HDMI in. It's got USB for control. It's got this touch screen as well as an external app that you can operate the unit from. Super good for government and for small corporates. Type video production. We recommend it highly. There's bigger brothers, the Pearl 2s that we'll get into, but this is the Pearl Mini. Super easy to use, great all-in-one streaming and recording and switching solution. Next, we've done a lot of shows on this puppy. You guys know how much I love it, the Sling Studio, Camlink. Sling Studio is an all-in-one solution that uses Wi-Fi. It sets up its own Wi-Fi network so it can connect to your Camlink, which connects to a camera and gives you HDMI into Wi-Fi. It'll also accept your phones or other iOS devices or Android devices as sources. You control your Sling Studio with an app that runs on an iOS device or like a MacBook or Mac OS. Great little product. The hub alone is $9.99. Bundle starting at $18.46. We've got a backpack for you to take it on the road. Great product. The Sling Studio, very highly recommended by Video Guys for corporate and government use. Next up is the Roland Affordable 4-channel mixers. This is the HDMI version. This is the V1 HD. There's also an SDI version that has SDI jacks instead of HDMI jacks. It's very basic 4-channel mixer and switcher. Lets you dissolve and cut and do effects between your different images, different cameras to go back and forth. And they have those now available bundled. Okay, I'm a little forcomfortable. We didn't get the right slides in here. It's available bundled for $200 more with a little capture device from Magewell that you can plug into your PC or Mac that now you can stream live. So it's $9.95 for the HDMI switcher, $200 more with the encoder. The V1 SDI is $14.95, $16.95 with the encoder. Great little way to go. We love those products. They work great. Also, I don't have it on the table, but they just introduced a V60 HD production switcher for audio and event streaming. It's a more elaborate unit, more inputs, more outputs, SDI and scaled HDMI. It's got an audio mixer built on a channel mixer, professional interface. I think we did a whole show on it. I think we actually sponsored a series of tutorials on the product, which go into how the product works and how you can use it. And you can find those on Video Guys on our blog. So at $29.95, a great way to go, a great product. And these are all, like I said, under $5,000, bulk of them under $3,000, good affordable solutions for corporate and government video. The other product that I want to mention that really goes a long way is this little Monarch LCS. It's a lecture capture appliance, but you can use it for much more than that. One of the things that really makes the Monarch products special from Matrox is they can be controlled remotely via Crestron, Panopto, or other third-party control interfaces, recording interfaces, as well as Matrix has their own control. That means you deploy multiple units of these throughout your organization. Maybe you want to put them in 5 or 6 boardrooms so that you can record and stream your meetings. Or if you're a government, maybe you want to put it in the boardroom where your city government is to record stuff. Or it could be for law enforcement. We have people using them in multiple courtrooms to record what's going on and stream the proceedings of what's going on in the courtroom. So the Monarchs are very cool, and with that ability to have remote external control, you can deploy multiple units in an area. If you're looking to do stuff like that, give us a call. Depending on the amount of units you're looking to deploy and the complexity, we can get you on the phone with the folks at Matrox to help you design this whole thing and make it great. All right. Advanced video production systems. This is the more advanced products. This is something, like the TriCast that you see here and other products. We can get into it. So what did I talk about a little bit? The Epiphan Pearl 2. That's a complete live production system. It's the big brother of the Mini. It's a more elaborate unit. It'll capture from up to 6 different sources, HDMI, SDI, USB. You can actually get a 4K firmware upgrade to upgrade up to 4K as well. You can manage your streaming and recording. You get live switching. You can record to a card or a USB, and you also can encode in multiple different resolutions. So excellent product, available on its own, rack mounted or in a twin rack, and also available with the 4K options. That's the Epiphan Pearl 2. Wirecast Gear Turnkey Live Production Systems. Wirecast is a great software. It'll run on PC or Mac. We're really big fans of it, but these are turnkey solutions to Wirecast Gear. We've done some shows on it. They start at under $5,000. It's a complete turnkey computer optimized for running Wirecast. They have the 110, which is 4 HDMI inputs, the 210, which is 4 SDIs, or the 230, which gives you 4 SDI jacks, of which you can mix and match them any way you want. So you can have 3 in and 1 out, which is good if you want an SDI output to power, let's say, different screens throughout your organization, or to take it into a different area, or distribute it within a big room or an overfill room. So those are the Wirecast Gear Turnkey Live Production Systems. And then we also have Wirecast Gear Ultimate Streaming Bundles with NDI. The folks at PTZ Optics, we got together with them and NewTek, and basically these bundles include a Wirecast Gear, they include a PTZ Optics PTZ camera. We have one here, we're going to talk about that a little bit later. An Easy Keys controller, a bass audio mixer, good little products, good little solutions, all in one. Next, the TriCaster TC1. That's the big kahuna, the big system. That's what we run our show on, is a TriCaster TC1. It gives you switching, streaming, recording, up to 16 inputs, 4 MEs, multi-channel Skype integration. It's what we use to bring in our external guests to the show. If you've seen in other shows before, it starts at $14,995 for the a la carte version. That's the TriCaster TC1 alone, or $19,995 with the small control surface that we run here. But what's really cool is they're running a trade-up program, and I know a lot of you guys in corporate and government, you've got older units out there that maybe you have that are older TriCasters from, they could be 3, 4, 5, 6 years old. That's okay. We're going to offer you savings towards your TriCaster 1. You just give us a call up, let us know which bundle you're interested in, let us know what unit you have to trade in, and we'll go onto the Matrix, and you can get anywhere from $3,000 to $6,500 back. But the folks at NewTek are doing something even cooler, and this is, I got to give it to them. It's very cool that they're doing this. And that is, I'm sorry, folks, a little technical issue here, so I turned to a camera that's not on me. What you could do is, if you've got an older HDMI or SDI switcher mixer, give us a call. We're going to take the product you have, call the folks at NewTek, and find out if it qualifies for this great program. So far, they've been very open, very lenient, and we've gotten some great people, some great trade-in opportunities with products that are some older products. So give us a call if you've got an older mixer, older switcher, and you're looking to get into the TriCaster TC1. And of course, I pointed to it here. I don't know if we can see it or not, but this is the TriCaster TC1, the TC Mini. The TC Mini is a basic TriCaster in a very small box. Look how small that is. This is the SDI version with the SDI jacks. It's also available with HDMI jacks, 4 inputs, has complete solution. It's got the advanced edition software on it, so it completely supports NDI. Great product. It is portable. You can move it from room to room, but what we like best about it is just the fact that it's all in one, super small, easier to use. The TriCaster Mini starting at $5,000. All right, add-ons and production gear. We talked about the mixers and the switchers that we have. Let's talk about some add-ons and some stuff we have that can make your live production go a little bit longer, get a little more out of it. The first one we're going to talk about is PTZ optics and PTZ cameras. I got this PTZ camera right here that I want to hold up. This is a PTZ optics PTZ camera. These cameras start at $15.99, or they're available with NDI now for just $19.99. They're cameras, these are great cameras. You get complete PTZ control of them via NDI when it's the NDI, or via remote control with presets. And we're a real big fan of PTZ cameras. Why? Because when you're running a PTZ camera, it means you don't need a human being on that camera. That camera can be operated remotely by the person operating the mixer or a production assistant or whoever you have. But we're big fans of PTZ cameras over here at Videoguys. We use them as an integral part of our studio and web productions. NewTek NDI HX PTZ camera. Available for $26.99. There's a great camera from NewTek. We use one here, 1080p, 60 frames, completely integrated NDI and Tally, a great product. Also, NewTek has their Connect Spark family of products. These are products. The Connect Spark has two flavors, HDMI or SDI. And the SDI or HDMI versions can connect via either Ethernet or Wi-Fi and allow you to bring in a signal from a camera, Wi-Fi, into your TriCast or any other NDI-enabled device. They also just released, we don't even have any in stock, they're going so fast, the new Connect Spark Pro, which is a 4K to NDI converter. Why is that important? Because the TC1 has 16 inputs, and now you can get 16 4K inputs into a TC1 with the Connect Spark Pro. That's some serious video production, folks. The folks at BirdDog also make encoders for HDMI and SDI to NDI. This is the BirdDog Studio. It's an SDI and HDMI to NDI encoder, but it's also a decoder, which means you can put this on your network and have the output from this go to a television monitor so that now any television can become NDI aware and view your NDI production. They also have a version, the Mini, which is a smaller version, HDMI only. Single input, single output for $5.95. Great job, BirdDog guys. They're also coming out with a complete line of PTZ cameras, which will be shipping in the first quarter of this year, starting as low as $14.95, going up to $64.95 for a unit that I can only describe as military industrial grade. If you're trying to put an outdoor camera outside by one of your fields or outside of a building or something, corporate building or a government building, these are the way to go with. They are super solid, rugged, and weatherproof. All right, next I want to talk about something that we use in our productions. In fact, I'm looking at one right there. Someone asked me if I'm using a teleprompter. No, I don't use a teleprompter, but we do use is an Atomos Sumo. We use the Sumo basically as my field reference monitor, but we also use it to record. We take the output of the TC1 and we record directly to an SSD drive our whole show so that we can quickly take that show in ProRes and immediately bring it into Avid, Media Composer, Final Cut, or Adobe Premiere. We happen to use Adobe Premiere and Avid more because we're PC guys, not Mac guys, but it doesn't matter what you edit on. It speeds up your workflow. It's a gorgeous 19-inch monitor, super bright. You can use it indoor or outdoor. It also allows for quad SDI and HDMI viewing. We like it. It's part of our workflow for $24.95. Definitely advise you to give that a look. Next is a product that we all know I love, and if we're talking about corporate video, how can we not talk about the LiveView Solo video encoder? It uses cellular bonding, but it takes two cellular signals, bonds them together through this Solo LRT cloud, LiveView LRT cloud. This is a great product. Why? Because if you're doing corporate video and you're doing government video, you never know what kind of bandwidth you're going to get where you are. With the LiveView Solo, you always get enough bandwidth for an HD, beautiful HD production, no matter where you are. It bonds two different cell servers. We recommend using two different servers for the best results. Gives you outstanding quality on the output. I know we've got a couple of fans of the LiveView out there. Josh got one, George got one. You know, it works great. You can use the LiveView Solo with a Sling Studio, with the output of a Mini we've had people using it with. Just a great product. You take it on the road. Phenomenal product. We love it. LiveView Solo, $9.95 for the HDMI, $14.95 for the SDI. All right. One of the things we want to talk about is if you're doing corporate or government video, you need to put that video somewhere. It's got to live somewhere. So let's talk about what kind of solutions we have when you're producing a lot of video and you need to have it for online editing as well as archiving as well as being able to have backups and things like that. So we're going to talk about RAID storage solutions. And we're really focusing on bigger RAIDs now that can give you large size, throughput, and redundancy. So we're talking about professional RAID solutions from G-Tech and from LaCie. G-Tech has their G-Shuttle 4-bay and 8-bay. LaCie has their Big 6 and their Big 8. We recommend those drives very highly, and if you're looking to get some video storage, by all means give us a call. These are attached storage via either Thunderbolt or USB-C, and allows you to connect directly to your computer to do high-level video work. But sometimes you need more. Sometimes you want to have shared storage where multiple people throughout your organization are working on the same videos. Now, we have a lot of corporate clients who have marketing or advertising departments. One of the things that they found works really great is they'll take something like an Avid Nexus Pro, 40 terabyte, set that up for the whole ad department to use, and now they're sharing their media, they're doing their stuff, they're kind of not hogging up the whole network that the whole bigger company's on, but all their media is in one place where they can all access it. Avid editors, Premiere editors, Final Cut editors, they can all use the product. We also have the G-Tech G-Racks available, also shared storage. If you're thinking about shared storage, give us a call. We have experts here. We can put you together with a switch and whatever else you need to make your shared storage work. Shared storage is taking your video production to the next level of productivity, and once you start working on shared storage, you will wonder how you ever existed without it. It really does make everyone in the organization who's working on video a lot more productive, and if they're more productive, it means they're working less, it means they're saving money, it means you're getting more bang for your buck. All right, that wraps up our show today. It wasn't as long as some shows because we just ran through some products and some overviews, but this was Video Guys Newsday Tuesday. At this point, we'd like to talk about some of the new stuff that's coming, new shows that are coming. So our next show is going to be tips for shooting and streaming family videos just in time for the holidays. We're also going to follow that up with a year in review show, and then we're going to do a show on storage. G-Tech's got some RAID setup software. We're going to walk you through that and talk about some of their latest products and RAID. So that was today's show, Solutions for Government and Corporate Video. You know, right now, Video Guys is running some specials on these products that go through year end, but I didn't want to do that pricing during the video itself because I wanted this video to be able to go on to be something that was valuable for people to watch for the next, 4, 6, 8 months, even a year. But if you're looking at buying something before the year is over, there is better pricing available on many of the items I showed here. Give us a call or go online. You'll see the specials. We'll help put it together. And if you're looking to take a big purchase of a lot of different items and put them together for your year-end budget, give us a call. We'll sharpen our pencils. We'll get you the best quote we can in order to get that PO. We want to work with you. We want to get you the products you want at the prices you're looking for, and also know that you're buying it from a dealer who's going to give you the support and the service that you need to make sure you can get it up and going and do what's right. So I hope you enjoyed this show. Remember, you can call us at 800-323-2325. We have live people on the phones ready to work with you, ready to tell you how these products work. Eddie and Christine are running the show right now. Give them a call. They'll tell you all about the products we sell. Got something a little more technical? They'll put me on the phone. They'll put Jim on the phone. We're here to help you. We can get you in touch with the major vendors who we have if you've got a really complicated big rollout system. If you're a major city or something looking to put video in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 areas and it's a big PO that you're working on, we can handle that with you as well. So this is Gary from Video Guys. Today's Video Guys Newsday Tuesday was all about solutions for government and corporate video productions. I hope you liked the show. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back next Tuesday. Peace.
Video Guys is available Monday through Friday. Give us a call at 1-800-323-2325. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter to stay connected with all of our updates. And you can like us on Facebook. Keep an eye out for our live videos. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.